could take that from me. My reign is as far as your eyes can see. It's amazing, so amazing, so amazing, so amazing. It's amazing, so amazing.
Yeah.
A glimpse of the pregame pep talk right there. Sounds like, guys, they are ready to go. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And our State Farm starting lineups. Here's a look. And, guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Kendrick Perkins in this game?
Well, he's an intimidating presence inside, Kevin.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Caleb Canales and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 now.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
Westbrook with it. Lillard picks him up. Steps back and fires. That's good.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the tape of that game, guys. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively.
Heck, you didn't need to go back to the tape. All you had to do was look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots. I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Westbrook drives in. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And they played the Thunder once earlier in the season.
And boy, did they protect the basket well in that one. They kept a lot of bodies down low. Their rotations were solid. And it paid off with a lot of blocks in that game.
Yeah, they really wanted to establish that intimidation factor. And, Steve, I think they did so by devoting a lot of manpower to the low post.
Back to Ibaka. Young with the steal. Batum passes to Young. Back to Batum. Over Hayward. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Thunder trailing by 11. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He may want to start spreading the ball around a little bit. His shot.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Just a tremendous athlete, guys, able to go up and finish over everybody defensively, even the big guys down low.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Thunder. And, of course, the Portland Trailblazers, right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, I think for Oklahoma City, they've really turned some heads with their performance this year.
They have. I mean, I don't think anybody expected this club to perform the way they have to this point. I mean, it's been a surprise. The expectations were low, and I think they've used that to their advantage. They've really just locked in on what they've had to do, and they've played better than anybody really could have expected.
Childress with a screen for Lawson. Here's Williams. And Jones pulls it down.
Oh, easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So both teams changing it up here. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lawson drives in. No good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden kicks to Jones. Flory. He's covered by Leonard. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harden for 3. Good. Harden's got 5 points so far.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
Shoots from 8. That doesn't go either for Lawson. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the
Coming up this Monday night, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Hornets take on Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets, the East against the West.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. No better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Curry in its small forward. In the backcourt, Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Then there's Perry Jones. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Trailblazers leading by 7. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Warriors wasn't happy with how he played. He chipped in his share of points. The iron was quite unkind to him as shot after shot ricocheted off the rim. He'll be looking to have a much better time out this contest, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And just not the game he hoped to have, guys.
It sure wasn't. And you know that to be a winner in basketball or the game of life, it takes experiences like that to cause you to use it as fuel to bring it that much harder the next time. Sometimes you go through that adversity and disappointment. We'll see what he does here.
Well said, Carl.
Yeah, and the key is, I think, you have to have the right approach and the right attitude. You have to use the experience, but you have to let go of the emotion. And as long as he's motivated and excited to be out here, he can figure out what to do next and kind of take that next step forward.
Jones dishes to Westbrook from deep. Harden. Shot is off.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Batum passes to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Harden. Gets the bucket. Harden's got 9.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
There's the dish to Batum. Here's Aldridge. And an emphatic dunk.
How's that for an encore after the offensive board?
That's the only way he knows how to do it. Monster stuff.
Oh, he makes life miserable down around the paint for anybody who's trying to box him out. That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And that one's good. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
And when you play against him, guys, you know that it's going to be very tough to deny him if he gets in close. So you've got to body him. You can't let him get positioned down by the hoop. Otherwise, he'll just torture you down there.
And also, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
Batum dishes to Aldridge. Over Jones. Aldridge, no luck.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Curry, a screen on Williams. With the fadeaway. Over Batum. Here's Curry. Pops in the layup for 2. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.